Alright, so last time on the Dragon of Icespire Peak, you decided to take on a quest to help some Dwarven archaeologists who were investigating an old ruin, warned them of the dragon threat. They asked you for some help to clear the temple they were exploring of some ochre jellies. Unfortunately, one of their former party members got dissolved by one, and they were afraid to go in there and take care of it for themselves. But you took care of the jellies, easy peasy. You decided to explore the temple a little bit. Murook discovered that you could make a blood offering to obtain a magic relic, but he didn't offer enough blood and got sprayed in the face with poison. And he was like, screw this, I'm out of here. And the party decided to take their leave. They got 2 sending stones, which you are not attuned to yet, as a reward for clearing out the temple. As Dardagon was peering out into the ruined town outside the temple, he noticed that a handful of orcs were wandering around, checking out the buildings, somewhat panicked look on their faces. And that's when we ended. So... okay. Dardagon catches a few of these orcs lurking around the ruins, checking out the buildings, and he promptly faints out of terror. That's what you get, Mark, for not being here.
Actually, I'm not seeing anything.
Not seeing anything?
Yeah.
Do any of you see stuff?
I see stuff.
I see stuff. I had to scroll down a little bit.
You have vision, Murook. I had to mess with the tokens.
Oh, there you go. It finally loaded in.
Okay. Yeah. But right before he faints, he yells, there's orcs in the ruins. Oh my goodness. He falls onto his back.
He's having PTSD from previous orc invasion.
Yeah. But the orcs are not aware of you. They're just wandering around, speaking in Orcish to each other.
Where did our dwarven friends go? Did we see where they went?
They're in the temple. They're probably unaware of what's going on outside. They're over here. But as they search the ruins, they're getting a little bit closer to you.
What should we do? Should we set up an ambush?
Sorry. BigFellow picks up D'Artagnan and moves him behind one of the mounds of rocks for safety.
Right here.
Yep, right over there.
Are we absolutely sure these guys are hostile?
I don't know. Let's find out.
They are orcs.
Every occasion you have seen orcs, they have been hostile. They're usually homeless and trying to find a new place to reside.
There's no such thing as a friendly orc. All they do is pillage villages and destroy people's lives.
So, out of curiosity, do any of you speak Orcish?
I do not.
No.
But Chaka should be able to communicate with them through telepathy.
Yeah.
but I don't know if she should, because that would have them alerted to our presence.
I'm gonna go. I want to try to get back to where I want to warn our friends. So I'm walking back up to here.
I would like to see.
Do I need to do it sneakily? I'm trying not to.
Yeah.
Trying to be sneakily. Do I need to roll for that? Or
Yeah.
far enough away?
You're far enough away. They're preoccupied. These two orcs seem to be talking to each other in hurried tones.
I want to scan all the orcs that I can see and figure out if one of them is.
First, Brice said he's going to talk to the dwarves.
Yeah, I just want to let them know. Hey guys, just heads up. We got some company. Got 4 orcs out there that are just kind of prowling around the first antechamber there. Know if you guys can.
Dazzlin goes, what I tell you, you were supposed to be on lookout, you stupid oaf. You leave for 5 minutes, now we're being overrun by orcs.
I don't know.
It's not my fault.
I don't know if that's gonna help. Placing blame isn't gonna help us now. Is there any other entrances or exits than the main one that we came in through?
Well,
I can't remember if we explored.
The dwarves are just bickering. The dwarves go, well, the only exit I know of is the way he came in. We haven't delved deep enough into the ruins. Otherwise.
Okay. Well, if either you know how to handle a weapon, then we may need the help.
You shake out like a weapons like that. Yeah, they basically have like a pickaxe each. But you can tell these guys aren't very tough.
Okay. Well, I mean, them hitting those guys are better than them hitting me. So I come back up to the front and I say, I whisper to our friend.
Do you think we should hide?
I'm already gone.
Do you want us to hide? I think we should hide. Yeah, I think we should hide. They make their way into one of the secret tunnels.
Our dwarven friends aren't going to be any help. But they are aware of the danger.
Well, I mean, at least they're out of the way.
They may have hidden, I don't know. I didn't tell them to.
Am I allowed to look at the orcs and see which one, if there's like a pecking order amongst them, like find out which one the boss is?
Do a perception check. These orcs actually don't seem to be very high rank at all. There's no obvious leader among them. But they're slowly, with a little more haste this time, making their way forward after they realize most of these buildings aren't going to offer much.
Our options are to make a stand, to introduce ourselves, and if they're hostile, make a stand here, or head toward the back of where the secret tunnels are and try our chances there. The dwarves aren't aware of any other exit, but they haven't explored fully. No telling what's back there. That's the information.
I would say, well, all things considered, it's probably more poison. And or worse.
Or worse.
So,
well,
do we deal with the problem we know, or do we deal with the problem we don't know?
Pulling back does sound like a logical choice. The terrain we know.
They're going to see us any second now.
This orc here came across the well. He's like, tries to step inside it, but it's full of like rocks and rubble, so he kind of says this curse in Orcish. But he notices the door, like the gates that you guys are hiding behind, and he motions over to the rest of his group.
Well, we better decide quick.
They start to.
I can open up the fight with a thunder wave. if you give me some room, I can open up a fight with a thunder wave and get us started. If we want to do this here.
Very well. If you insist it shall be done, I shall step aside.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
So let's pause, and I'm gonna tell you
assume
what I
you're
want to
whispering.
do. Yeah, trying to. All right. So what I would want to do is get to probably. I want to be able to run out and hopefully surprise them and be probably there. Does that give me 15 feet? You might want to step back a little further. But I want to get.
If you act right now, the orcs will be in this position right here, and you can get a surprise round them.
I'm doing it right now. I go, and I jump there, and I cast Thunder Wave. I don't jump, I run. And I hope I don't die.
We need to roll initiative.
Not yet. So it's a Constitution save. Which orcs are you hitting?
Yeah, I am going to end up hitting everyone in a 15-foot radius and use that first one, the 7. I accidentally clicked it twice.
It's a radius?
It's a cube, technically.
Well, I mean, it's going to hit everyone, though.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Okay. So it's a D13 Constitution save?
Yes. And that's really, really crappy rolls, but yeah, a 1 plus 6. So if they, for those that failed, they get pushed 10 feet away from me and take that full 7. And if they pass, they take half that, so 3, and don't get pushed. So I'm really hoping the two closest move away.
This one here passes.
Okay.
Takes 3 is it force damage?
It is called thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage.
So it makes a 17. He passes. 6 damage. This one right here. Crap, they're tough. These guys are tough. This one makes a 10, though.
Okay.
So he takes the full 7. Yeah, and he gets knocked back.
Yeah, 10 feet, it says.
So he gets knocked back to here. This one. He fails also. But he gets knocked against the wall.
Wonderful. Does he take any more any bludgeoning damage for that?
Yeah, he's pretty close.
Okay.
But I'll say he gets knocked down. He is prone.
Okay. Unsecured objects that are completely within the area are automatically pushed 10 feet away from me, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet for flavor.
Okay, so you hear this huge boom as a force comes from your body, and all the rocks and debris and pebbles just get thrown to a radius around you. Some of the orcs take some damage, some get thrown back.
Mm-hmm.
But now everyone can roll for initiative.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, let me. So this one went prone, but the other one looked like he saved from it. I'm trying to think: is it worth running away and taking that opportunity attack? I only have 10 more feet of movement.
You're still into the surprise round, so
got it. Okay.
You can move away without any penalty.
Gotcha. I am going to. So that took me. I don't want to cheat. So let me see how far I ran to get in there. 20. So that means I've got 10 left. Yeah, we're going to be moving back 10. All right. Your turn, guys. And that is my turn. And initiative, you said.
Everyone roll. Make sure you roll. I'll roll for...
Update the turn order, too. It's looks like it's out of order.
Yeah, don't worry. Oh, I need to have Gargon's thing up.
I wonder if they were hostile. We'll never know now.
You never know.
Yeah.
But I hate orcs.
Yeah. Well, if they weren't hostile, they are now.
Orcs are what destroyed my village. Well, and a dragon, I think. It was a little column A, little a column B.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, let me just say, the orcs didn't help.
I think the orcs may have just been there.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
It's already gone. Oh.
But that's...
Never mind, I'm good.
Alright, so Dardagon still passed out. And these orcs, all they see is a lizard person that ran outside and didn't quite make it back into the room. So this one's gonna run up to a great axe attack. 19.
That's gonna hit.
What damage did it pop up? That's where the damage isn't showing up.
Oh, I forgot I'm a druid. I should have shapeshifted. Oh well. That's for later.
Sorry, the thing isn't showing up. The damage roll is showing up. Take 8 damage.
Jeez. Alright, I'm quite with.
So I'll come to. So it's gonna throw a.
I yelled, that was supposed to do more damage!
This one throws a javelin at you for 13.
Miss. I'm gonna deftly dodge.
Yeah, it just dodges out of the way. This orc will stand up, but he's too dizzy to move.
Yes.
This one will stand up too. Move a little closer.
Oh, let's hope his javelin misses too. Oh, sweet.
Rook, your turn.
Alright, first thing first, I'm slightly perturbed now.
Now, just as a reminder, you are poisoned, so that means you get disadvantage on attack and saving rolls. So whenever you roll a d20, you roll 2 of them, and we take the lesser of the 2.
Well, that's not good. I wish I had restoration, but I don't.
Well, I am enraged. Is that?
Yeah.
That
That doesn't. Which marker here? You would probably know. I think only certain rage types give you advantage on attacking.
Yeah, I get advantage on strength checks and saving throws. And
That's unfortunately not attack.
While you're raging.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you do those, that means you just roll normally. It kind of counteracts the poison.
Well, no, but you don't have advantage on but not on attacks. Yeah. Just your strength checks and strength throws.
I think certain barbarians do. But,
yeah,
so, Murook.
Can I move? Wait? How far is
my
you
reach?
Can.
With a spear, your reach is 10 feet. So that means you can attack 1 square away. If you move into the opening, you'll be able to attack any of the orcs with a ranged weapon.
Like, right here? What if I moved right here? Can you see that?
No, it is.
I'm going to move next to Zyzzyx.
There.
You'll be right in the thick of things, but yep.
No, No, I was moving here.
Uh,
I can't see. Just move your token, and I'll see where you want to go.
oh, okay.
Yeah, you have movement of 30 feet. So each square is 5 feet.
So I could reach this guy?
Yeah, you can do a melee attack since you have a ranged, a 10-foot reach with that weapon.
Alright, then, let's see. I'm going to attack him with my halberd.
Okay. Roll 2 dice.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
wait, hold on a second. Before I think... Oh, wait, hold on, I almost forgot. Since now would be a good time to test this out, I am activating my Golden Axe Relic.
Okay.
And using it on my
You're not
halberd.
attuned to it yet. It takes an hour to attune to it.
Oh. Okay. Never mind then.
But just as a DM, it wouldn't have any effect. A magical weapon means you can bypass damage immunities or resistances.
Oh.
So like those jellies were resistant to like slashing damage, I think, or immune to them. But with a magic weapon, they wouldn't be.
Alright, well then I'll just do my regular thing.
$13 just hits this one.
What? Oh,
You hit
what'd you say?
Hit. You hit.
I hit him.
So now you press the attack, either on Roll20 or in D&D Beyond. The damage, like a damage formula.
Oh, it already did that. 11.
Well, I was looking at mine. You hit 16. So yeah, 16 hits.
And then
Yeah, you skewer this orc right through the belly. He falls limp. So you still have 20 feet worth of movement if you want to move somewhere else.
Since I'm still kind of 20 feet would be 4 squares.
I'm going to let it slide, but you didn't roll disadvantage for that.
Oh.
It's fine, but
I thought my rage doesn't. Oh, it was an attack. You're right.
Yeah, it's for saving throws and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to move back. I'm going to move back to here.
Cool.
And end my turn.
Zyzzyx. It's just you turn to an animal.
Yeah, weapons with reach are pretty cool. Alright, Zyzzyx says...
Especially because you can run away without taking attacks.
Exactly, you can do melee attacks and then run away. Alright.
In my mind, he's holding on with his trunk, and that's why he has such a long reach.
I love it. Alright, Zyzzyx turns around to face this orc that hit him really hard and says, I don't think I can bear to take another hit like that. And he turns into a bear. And I'm going to put Zyzzyx over here, out of the way. And does my bear have sight? My bear does not have sight, if that matters. I think it's fine for this fight. So, I am going to I'm going to move to here so I can be within range of more than one person, because I'm going to first rake the one that attacked me with my claws for a... Yes. For a 21. Go going to deal 7 slashing, and is he still standing?
He's not prone. Yeah, he's still standing.
No, I mean, is he dead from that?
No, he's looking bloody. He's looking
Okay.
bad. He's slashing across the chest. He has a deep wound.
My damage
He's
roll.
just startled that this lizard turned into a bear right in front of his eyes.
Yeah, that's right. My damage rolls are sucking. Alright, then I am then going to also try to take a chomp out of his stupid orc face. Oh, for a crit fail.
Yeah, it misses.
Ugh, good damage roll though. And
did the attack have a? You know, I might not know if he had like a grapple or something on attack. All right.
you asking if the
Chaka
bear
Kahn.
does? Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's Chaka Kahn.
I'm really far away, so I'm gonna run to the action that's 30 feet.
Getting rid of the list of things.
Is that 30 feet? How far can I go?
You were like right here.
Yeah, can I go that far? No.
You can get like right about here. Or wasn't sure where you were, so at the very least you can get like right here. But you can make a range attack. If you get right at the if you can peer outside this door here, you'll be able to make a range attack against them. So if you move right here.
Can I, like, as I'm running by, like, I take a dart out of D'Artagnan's shield, and then I throw it at the nearest orc?
Sure. Here, I'll roll for you since you don't have that. What's your strength modifier? Your dexterity modifier.
+2.
It's
Should be at the
plus
very
two,
top.
plus 2.
2. Let's say you have a +3 to this instead of +5. It hits anyway. You hit him right between the eyes.
Nice.
He falls over. The dart's still embedded there.
You can almost hear D'Artagnan mumbling in his sleep. Bullseye.
Bullseye, yeah. Yeah, boy, dart. Oh, usually your familiar has the same initiative as you, but where do you move him around?
Oh, sorry. Well, I rolled him separately. All he does is
Fine.
just climb on my back. We're gonna pretend he's on my back. He scurries over. He can't move that far. What am I thinking? Hold on, let me see how far this little bugger can move. 20 feet. He just stays out of the way over here to get more sight. He's focusing on the door to warn me if any more come through. That's his. He's gonna do ready in action. Send a message to Zyzzyx if he sees people come through the door.
Okay.
And that is Quizlix's turn.
BigFellow.
Alright. BigFellow, on the pile of rocks that is next to him, he just grabs a rock that he could carry in his hands. In his hand. And then he walks in front of Chaka Kahn. It's like, pardon me, old fellow. And then he
You're calling old.
he gets to, like, he pulls his arm back when he was holding the rock, and then he comically, like, winds his arm up, kind of like he's about to throw a super fastball in one of those old-timey baseball movies, and you hear the gears going zzz, 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 as he's doing that. And then on this orc over here, he casts the spell Catapult. And he lets that rock fly right at that guy.
And I'm gonna hit this guy.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a dexterity save. He gets a natural 20. Does he take half? He probably just misses it, huh?
I guess so. It says, yada yada yada. Object goes straight line at 90 feet in any direction you choose. The creature has to make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and the thing it strikes each takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
So on a failed save, nothing happens. Oh, on a successful save, nothing happens. Yeah, so this thing just flies over his head.
Unfortunate.
That would have been good, though.
Yes. Knowing, seeing that he misses, there's an awkward silence. BigFellow just shrugs and goes, "Huh," and then hides behind Chaka Kahn.
What?
Oh.
Old man, you must protect me.
I'm not old.
Gardagon mumbles in his sleep. You call that a throw? I can throw better at this. And I'm asleep. And he unconsciously pulls a dart out and throws it, but just hits the wall.
Good job, buddy.
Yay! This one here. Attack the bear.
Yeah. He'll be easy to hit.
21.
Yeah. Believe it or not, that one does hit.
Oh, wait. Sorry. 19 still hits, right?
Yeah. Bear is only AC 11.
You take 9 damage.
Okay.
The great axe comes down into your back. This is going to go on the other side of the well and do the same thing.
Let's see. My hit points on D&D Beyond on my bear are not going through, which I guess kind of makes sense because there's a lot to.
Well, I see 25 out of 34.
Well, I just changed that. I did it.
Yeah, that's fine. I do this manually. Yeah, I don't know if D&D if the thing does forms and stuff.
It does seem that seems like a lot to ask for it to keep track of all my tokens.
Maybe if it had the same name, I'm not sure how it works. But 18.
18. That is also a hit. Yes.
Take 10 damage.
Jeez. Does anyone speak bear? Because I'm yelling at you guys.
Say that. Just say that in bear.
I can speak with animals.
Don't waste a spell slot. I'm just gonna yell.
Yes, to speak to you.
Yeah. You're here. I'm roaring a lot.
Everyone, give me a perception check. Perception check.
Does it rely on smell? Because if it does, I have advantage on that.
Same here.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
So when do I have to do this at disadvantage because I'm poisoned?
Yeah.
No, because it's not a saving throw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sorry.
Poison 5. Just want to make sure I'm not giving you the wrong.
Wait, I didn't mean to do that. I think I hit it. Well, unless you want to count it as a smell.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Oh, you are supposed to have disadvantage on it. Roll it again.
Okay.
No, he rolls twice. He got
okay.
9.
Oh, good.
Zyzzyx, you hear a loud thud outside of these big gates.
Like out with the main entrance.
Yeah.
Okay. I hear big thud outside of here. Does Quizlick see any? Well, I guess he obviously doesn't because he's not seeing anything right now. Okay.
Actually, let's see.
I
'Cause
roar.
you can see outside the door.
Yeah, I
I mean,
hoped to position myself that way, or he hoped to position himself that way.
yeah.
But he is also a tiny lizard, so can't really be trusted to do a lot. He's more of a pet than anything useful. I growl, I heard something! But you guys don't hear that. Well, you don't understand it. I'm sure you hear it, because I'm a loud bear.
Well, one second.
What's going on?
We don't know yet.
DM stuff.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
I get kind of worried when the DM goes silent.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of when you're in person and he just starts rolling a bunch of dice behind the screen. You're like, this isn't gonna be good.
Murook.
Let's see. Where could I move so I could attack someone? That's my. Since I can't attack through the bear.
I mean, this is probably you can run through. You can go right here, so you can reach. Yeah, you can reach here or here.
Wait, can I move on top of a corpse, or is that?
Yeah, you can.
I almost go here, and then I'm gonna attack this guy here.
Sure.
Okay. As I stand on the corpse of his compatriot, I thrust forth, and even though I'm not feeling so hot,
It hits him. Takes 8 damage. It's looking pretty bad.
I'm a freaking bear and I mauled someone and it was less damage.
I'm a freaking elephant man.
Okay. Carry a spear in your trunk.
Zyzzyx.
Alright. Zyzzyx is going to take a swipe at the one that Murook just connected with his claws.
You gonna give it a light caress?
Nope. I am going to just try to fan him. He looks a little hot, so I'm fanning him with my hands. I assume that a 10 does not hit.
He's not hit.
Okay. And then I'm getting really frustrated. This is the first time I've been a bear, so it does make sense that I'd be a little clumsy with my attacks.
You've been a lizard all your life.
Yeah. Bears are a little bit different. So then I'm going to use my bite on him for 13.
13, which one? This one?
Yes. Does that connect?
Bite him. Yeah, you bite him right in the throat.
Yes, for 8 damage.
Just starts spraying blood.
Ow.
He falls down dead.
I wonder how orc blood tastes.
A bit spicy, to be honest.
You notice the remaining orc is wondering what he should do.
I turn towards him and just roar in his face real hard.
Yeah.
Spittle flying everywhere.
Yeah,
and his friend's blood flying everywhere on him.
And he looks backwards like he wants to flee.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like he's almost more scared to go the other direction.
Oh, shoot.
Chaka Kahn.
I guess you said that Orc is like doesn't know what to do because Zyzzyx was snarling at him.
Yeah, he's like, do I stay and fight or do I flee? What do I do?
Can I try to talk to him and tell him to go?
To use telepathy, that would be your action.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'd do.
And that allows you to speak their language, correct?
Yeah, if the person she's trying to communicate with the mind link knows a language, she should be able to communicate, no problem at all. It's like a universal translator.
Okay, they can talk back. All right, what do you say to this orc?
You should go, because this bear is about to kill you. I would get out of here, Orc.
He looks confused for a second.
Do I roll like persuasion or something?
He yells out in common at the top of his lungs, saying, "There's no way I'm going back there! The White Devil is pursuing us!"
Oh.
I go.
Can I convince him to help him fight the White Devil?
Do a persuasion check.
Wow.
With a 23, he nods, takes his great axe, and he does an about face. And he goes, "He's here. Prepare yourself."
I do not like the sound of that at all.
So we could have had more allies in this fight had we been more peaceful. Zyzzyx, you fool! You've doomed us all.
I roar. The only good orc is a dead orc, but you can't tell because I am speaking bear still.
When you're familiar to try to get a better view of what's going on outside.
Yes. He crawls along the walls. Okay. He's gone. He's crawling on.
Is that 20 feet?
Oh, we're still in turn. Hold on.
Yeah. Same combat.
Okay. Then he's gonna move to there. I want him to stay on the wall to be safe. So he is only gonna go that far.
Yeah, that view doesn't seem to give him any more of an advantage.
Okay.
See whatever's outside.
Okay.
BigFellow.
Alright, just a moment, let me see something. Okay, so I can't see the thingy, the White Devil, right?
No, you can't see anything outside the gate.
Alright,
Is it really called the White Devil?
I don't know, is it called the White Devil? Alright.
That's what the orc called it?
Yeah.
Alright. I choose to, I guess, stand back.
What? Come on.
Okay, I guess I'll go right over here by Murook, because he is poisoned, and if he collapses, I should be able to carry him back to safety. I don't know.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm just guessing. I'll do that.
That's what a medic would do.
That's right. That is what a medic would do. Yes, I'm a medic.
A real medic would have something to deal with the poison.
So are
trained.
you preparing? Are you preparing any sort of action?
I'm preparing to heal Murook in the event of him fainting.
Well, he's missing a good chunk of hit points. You might as well heal him now if you want to.
Yeah.
That's right. I cast Cure Wounds upon weary old Murook.
Gain 8 hit points.
Hooray!
Do you have like a special Artificer flavor to cure wounds?
What I do is I reach into my Artificer cap and pull out a small little lollipop that's ginger flavored that is also laced with a health potion, and I plop it in his mouth. There, little one. There.
Wait, I was at
Have
16,
a Wally
right?
pop.
I was at 16, right?
Yeah, so you're 22. So yeah, he's looking pretty well back to full.
Well, actually, no, I'm back to full because it was.
Well, I see. Okay.
Remember, because it was 8. So 16, 17, 18, 19, 21. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22. Yeah, you're right. My bad. There you go.
Artigon in his sleep goes, I saw a white devil once. And he finally passes out. Well, I'm going to have you know I rolled for this. As per the rules.
Oh?
Did you?
Oh.
So from over the gate, you see the white dragon Cryovane.
We can't
Oh.
do that.
Oh.
Landed,
Oh,
yeah.
no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Landed here.
We can't handle that.
He runs right up to the largest threat he sees.
Why is he here?
He's,
Guys, this isn't gonna go well.
Well, it's
he
been
does
an
a claw. He does a claw attack against the bear. An 11. Does 11 hit?
11 does hit a bear, unfortunately.
Well,
Does 16 slashing damage.
Okay, so that's some interesting stuff. What's about to happen? So that hit destroys my bear form. So that's gonna go. I don't know how to make it go away. Do I just hit delete, or do I need to drag it over back to my library? I can just hit delete, I think.
Yeah, it's delete, but then your Lizardfolk comes back at the same health points he was at before.
Oddly enough, any excess damage carries over to your normal form. So I take 1 day. I have 1 health left
oh.
as my little lizard folk.
Turns to the orc, who looks
I say-
terrified.
Yeah. Okay.
And he brings his mouth down for a bite. 19.
No more orc.
He just swallows him whole. In like a... he lifts his head as he chews it and swallows it as fast as he can.
That guy was supposed to defend us.
Perhaps if we make ourselves look bigger than we really are, we will scare it away.
I tried that. I was a bear.
Hey, dragon. Hey, dragon.
I grab Zyzzyx and haul ass back.
Sure, you can take him as a bonus action.
What? So what do I need? How do I do that? Just
No, it's just a bonus action. You can grab him.
I grab
Orcs.
Zyzzyx. I grab Zyzzyx and I haul ass as far back as I can go. Because I know attacking him ain't gonna do jack. So
I'm all for that.
What do you move to?
Wait, how far am I going back? Let's see. Actually, do I plow through BigFellow on my way back, or just
You can move through people's spaces.
I grab? Okay, I'm going 1, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I grab Zyzzyx.
On the way. Okay, you're moving me. Thank you.
Yes. And is that my turn, or can I do anything else?
That is your turn.
That is my turn.
And I thank you for using your turn for what you've done.
Zyzzyx.
All right. I say thank you, and
Cryovane kind of gives you a roar. Like he tries to snap at you as you're being pulled away, but his mouth is still full of orc that he can't quite reach you.
Okay, so I say thank you, Murook. Thank you, and I want to stand so I can still see Cryovane through the gate. And I yell in Draconic, "Mighty powerful dragon, we have no quarrel with you."
You can speak dragon?
I can speak Draconic. Because I am basically a descendant of a dragon.
Hmm.
You're not a descendant, you just share a common ancestor. Get your signs right.
Yeah. Probably tilts his head like he's surprised to hear the language. And he goes, what did you say to him?
I said, we have, strong, mighty dragon, we have no quarrel with you.
No quarrel. You are food to me.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
But
well, half of us are barely food. One of us is made of metal. I am
barely food.
Yeah.
From the sky, I chased my prey, and to me, they brought you. To you, they brought to me something. I don't know.
Okay, one of our people is made of metal. One is made of dreams, I think, and I don't actually know what that race is. I'd say.
Yes, all right.
Okay, that's about right. All right. So I say.
Last week, I think one of us is a ghost.
Unfortunate, and Murook says, "Unfortunately, I am well aware I am good eating."
I mean, in Cryovane's stats, it says weakness is ghost. It does not say that.
Well, guys, so he is just here to eat us. It doesn't look like there's any talking. And so let me ask you this. I know that the gate here is a gate. Does he look like he can fit through it does he look like he can fit through this gap?
With some effort, he can squeeze through it.
Dang it. What about the hallways where we came from behind us? Does it look like he will be able to force his way through there?
He can squeeze through a 5-foot opening at a half speed.
Got it. Is that written in there?
It's like with cats. Yes. If their head can fit into it, the rest of the body can.
Or like octopi.
A large creature can squeeze through a normal size opening at a half speed.
Okay.
Oh.
But he may not like it though.
Mm.
So our best shot is the head for one of the secret passages, and Hope he doesn't fit.
He's gonna just corner us in there unless there's a way. Unless they found a way out. Oh, jeez. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should go back into an animal and fight him again or try to run.
Regardless, Chaka Khan, it's your turn. I don't think you can. You turn to an animal your last fight.
Shoot, you're right. We haven't done any short rests since then, have we?
Nope.
You're out.
You're right. I never marked that first one. Okay, I am out. I have marked it. Well, nice knowing you guys. All right.
Chaka Khan.
I dawdled too much.
I guess I'm gonna go protect Dardagon, or try to lift him up somehow.
You'll be able to lift him up. You can try to wake him.
All right, I try to wake him.
How do you do that? Do you slap him? Do you shake him?
I scream telepathically to him.
Oh,
that'll probably be enough. He bolts upright. He bolts upright.
I just say,
the
White Devil is here. Let's get out of here.
I was having a nightmare that we're being attacked by Cryovane.
That's no nightmare, buddy.
He looks over. And he goes, "Oh crap." Where are all the orcs?
Lunch meat.
Does Quizlex move?
Let's see. Does Quizlex move? No, he's still gonna keep watch over the main chamber here. So he's staying put.
Is it okay for me to retroactively have a alchemy jar built inside of me, or do I have to wait till we get to town for that?
If you didn't prepare it, you didn't have it.
Nuts.
I mean, this is the same day as our last game.
All right. Let's see here. I guess I follow suit with everyone, and I go when I'm running away. I go whoop 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 as I run for the entrance.
Now you can make a ranged attack against it as you go.
All right. So I go this way over to this little entrance here. I throw my Actually, no, I guess I go right over here, and then while I'm here, I make a ranged attack with my crossbow.
Mm-hmm. It just bounces off his white scales. He looks annoyed, as if you dared attack him.
BigFellow, why do you think I didn't attack him and just grabbed Zyzzyx and ran? We don't
because
have
you
anything.
didn't have any ranged attacks.
I had reach.
I have wider reach.
I don't think that we have enough reach in the world to get anything on him.
My
Right
crossbow
now.
has a range of 80 feet. I reach longer. Haha.
I stopped trying to argue the point because I know it's
It's not really a reach. It's more of a range. Dardagon goes, machines can't do what I can do naturally. He takes cover here. He looks around. He looks outside. Throws a dart. Oh, sorry. 21. He finds a weak spot in the scale, right into his front limbs. It takes 6 damage.
Oh.
He looks down, almost in amusement and annoyance. And Zyzzyx, and he growls, but Zyzzyx, you can tell it's like the stinging of flies.
I think D'Artagnan, I think all you've done is piss them off.
He takes cover behind this rubble.
Well, that's...
Driving stomps up to this doorway. And he sees so many delicious morsels on the other side. He reaches in with his neck, takes a snap, but he can't. Everyone's just out of reach. And he tries to shove his way through the door, but the walls are just too sturdy, and he can't quite seem to get in there.
Guys, we're doing it.
And before he seems to give up, he seems to be making an inhale of breath.
Oh, shoot.
Boy.
This would be
It's
good.
going to take a minute. Murook.
A literal minute?
No, it's going to take
Oh.
a round.
Okay,
Well,
about 6 seconds.
I grabbed the person nearest to me, which happens to be D'Artagnan, and then I haul ass back towards... Once again, I haul my ass right back towards the seal.
You can make a ranged attack again.
Oh, well...
If you move slightly.
I determined that making an attack would be, once again, not the best idea. So...
At range, he said, if it's at range, he's at no... You're at no disadvantage. Besides your disadvantage that you have. Being poisoned.
Well, I figure I shrug, go, what the hell, and throw my javelin at him, hoping, against all hopes, that it actually does something.
$14 hits him. He does 6 damage. And since he's looking in, starting to inhale his breath, right as he's about to unleash God knows what, the javelin enters his mouth, giving him a nasty cut across his tongue. And he recoils in pain. And the ice breath that he was going to shoot into the room just goes upwards into the air, like a volcano of snow and ice, and with annoyance, Zyzzyx, you hear him go, "Too much effort," and he flies away.
Woohoo!
Well, that went a lot better than I thought it would.
Combat over.
We owe you a spear.
He spit out the spear.
I was having to imagine when the spear went right into the dragon's mouth, he would snort it like someone snorting milk, and it was very uncomfortable for him.
It came out of his nose.
Yeah.
He snorts the ice breath out of his nose. He's like, God.
Yeah. That stings. That would be good.
His mouth is frozen shut, and he just flies away.
Zyzzyx slumps over to this wall and just sits down and starts to short rest, and we'll see if I get that.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a rest here.
Yeah, I think I want to take a.
You start to see, well, sorry, you start to see the remains of the ice breath descend down to the earth, almost like a light snow, like a heavy snow starts coming down. It's actually quite beautiful.
I can't see it. My eyes are closed.
Yeah, it's close.
And I'm gonna use all of my hit dice to try to heal up.
Right, do I get a... So I just go... Do I recover max X? I don't have any max XP changes, so...
I mean, you're at 21 out of 23, 22 out of 23. You don't have to... I don't think poisons reset on a short rest. You each gain some hit points back. You hear a voice from inside, though. Yo, is it safe to come out yet?
Define safe!
We heard noises!
Well, we kind of ran into a dragon.
He's gone, though. He's gone.
You hear the trap door open.
Alright, I stand up and I go, that feels better. Whew!
And he goes, Cryovane, he was here?
Is that his name? He was a big old white dragon.
Did you get any spell slots back after a short rest?
Say that again?
Did you get any spell slots back after a short rest?
Only
if your class allows it, which I don't think yours does.
Pretty sure just a warlock.
And when I did the short rest, our hit points didn't go back up.
You have to roll a hit dice if you want to have your hit points go up. You may have to do it manually.
I see you did one here, so you get 4 hit points with that hit dice.
You rolled
9, Chaka, Kahn.
And I'm still
10, but I don't think you were damaged. Were you damaged?
She was damaged, but the bonus HP sunk up most of the damage she got.
Let me look up that rule real quick. Short rest. I don't believe short rest is that.
But short rest doesn't recover hit points?
No, recover poison effects. A long rest will. But yeah, the 2 dwarfs goes, well, how did the bloody dragon find us here?
We think the orcs may have led him to us. Well, it seems they ran in here to try and get away.
Yeah, it seems like they probably met him in the fields and chased him here.
I think it looked like the same dragon that attacked my village. I think. Is that right, Joey? It was the same one.
Oh yes, there's only one white dragon.
Got it.
Okay. Dardagon goes. Yeah, that's the one that definitely flew over. Flew over Phandalin a couple months back, and I never thought I would see him up close again. Thought he would just stay in the mountains.
Well,
it's like he's trying to expand his. He's trying to expand. Well, I guess we're close to the mountains. Yeah.
I'm gonna say we're in the mountains.
We're literally in a mountain.
If you're trying to get away from him, you failed.
We went to the place he is.
Yeah.
There's actually been sightings all over the Sword Coast of him. Seems to be expanding his territory. So Dazzlin goes, "Well, I don't think it's safe here anymore."
Doesn't seem that way.
Norbus is like, you pansy, what we find here, we're getting protection of the mountain. Let's go and dig out the rest of this temple. And they seem to be at an impasse as they start arguing back and forth about whether to stay or whether to go.
Well, he did seem to. I'm trying to yell over them. He did seem to have a hard time getting through that gate. It looked like he could have forced his way through if he really wanted to. I think
Norbus just goes, Norbus goes, "Yeah, you see, he's too big and fat and stupid to get through the gate."
I wouldn't.
Could you not? Could you just not?
I don't know if it's safe out there. I mean, I feel safe. I do feel safer in here than out in the open, where you could just swoop down and pick me up like a eagle picking up a mouse. Ugh.
Perhaps if we disguise ourselves like smaller prey, he'll ignore us.
So Dazzlin wants to head back to town. Norbus wants to stay. It doesn't seem like either will leave the other one alone.
Guys, what do you should we stay here and finish digging through this temple? I think there was still more to go through, possibly. Or should we head back to town? I mean, who knows where that dragon's heading? If he's from here, he might be heading back to Phandalin and terrorizing them.
DM tip. You have completed the quest of the area.
I would like to return home. The daughter of the shop owner, little Susie, is having a pageant today, and I was told to go.
Well,
I would also like to maybe get some treatment for this poison, because everything still tastes like rotten mustard, and I'd kind of like to stop that.
Yeah.
Well, that's little Susie may be having a pageant unless it's all been frozen over. So maybe we should head back to the town and make sure that everyone's safe. I feel responsible for the town that has so graciously taken me and my refugees in.
Dazzlin goes, that's a great plan. I'm coming with you. But Norbus just stands there and just goes, "You gotta leave me alone. You gonna leave me alone here, all by myself?"
I go over
some
to
friend you are.
I go over to the other dwarf. I pick him up,
And I spent my entire life,
and I start dragging him out of the. I start dragging him out of the temple.
Do a strength contest. So roll for strength.
Oh. Well, okay.
So he gets a natural 20. As you grab his shoulder, surge him outside, he shoves it away. He goes, "I spent my entire life trying to find this temple, my ancestors' temple. And
the temple isn't going anywhere.
And I'm not gonna leave it now because some dragon is flying overhead."
As my fine compatriot has said, the temple will still be here. There's nothing.
Dazzlin's giving him like a look, saying, "It's like, please, come on." But Norbus is being stubborn. If you want to do a persuasion check,
Who's got
see
our
if you say there goes.
Okay, who's got the best charisma here? Because it ain't me.
That would be a
definitely not me.
Check.
Do we all just roll for charisma?
The best charisma would be Chaka Kahn, but you got to convince Chaka to convince the other guy to leave.
And you don't have high enough charisma to convince her.
Yeah. Well, there's a Chaka, one of these dwarfs to come along with them. I imagine she does.
I'll cast I'll use one of my spells, charm person. How about that?
Okay, if you want to do it that way.
I mean, you could just. You didn't have to. I mean, I was gonna say just charm them with your
I
natural.
think what charm person is, if it fails.
I see. Okay, so just roll for.
Well,
Persuasion.
well, just to clarify here. Well, just to clarify, if you do charm, you could charm them into leaving, but if you fail, then they know you tried to manipulate them, and when the spell ends, they would they know what you did too.
And it will likely be considered a hostile action.
Yeah.
Well, these guys have been pretty nice. We rescued them from the jellies. You know?
Yeah.
But he's already.
Yeah, but Norvis. Norvis is more. All
right, Norvis.
Life's work.
Let's go. Stop.
But
we're leaving. Come on. Your friend's going. We're all going. You can't stay here alone. Come on.
Are you doing a forceful action, or are you trying to persuade him?
I guess I'm trying. I want us to move. I'm trying to persuade with my -1 persuasion, and it is a 13. Come on, we gotta go. You can't stay here. We're all
I'm
leaving.
gonna try to persuade him. Persuasion.
Yeah.
I'll get a good roll.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't quite.
Okay.
For you, Zyzzyx, he doesn't
fine.
quite do it.
Maybe someone else try. This bozo won't listen to reason. I call him
with the 16
bozo.
With the 16, he kind of looks back at the temple. He looks back at Dazzlin. He goes, "You promise we'll come back one day?" Dazzlin goes, "Of course we will. And tonight we'll go to Phandalin, go to the Stonehill Inn, and we'll pour out a drink for Yorick, because we knew him well."
Alas.
That's a sentiment.
Norvis.
That's a sentiment I can agree with.
Norvis. He goes, the other night, as usual, what was I thinking? And he throws down his pickaxe and starts to walk towards his friend. He gives him a pat on the shoulder. He goes, Come on, friend.
Passion takes us all at some time.
And you can make your way outside of the ruins. No problem. You don't see any sign of Cryovane.
All right, so we're done here.
Ooh.
Hooray!
That was scary.
So
the window's still
I'm
up.
I'm so glad this happened.
I'm not,
because before the game, there's a rule here saying you roll a dice whenever you go to or leave a location, and each number is a place on the map, and it landed on Dwarven Excavation.
Wow, to say where Cryovane is.
Yep, and usually he just flies overhead unless there's a reason for him to land. And I figured he was chasing attack of a band of orcs, and then on top of that, your thunder blast alerted him to their direct location.
Well, that makes sense. All of this checks out, Joey. Good behind the scenes world building.
Oh boy! So basically, we unlocked out.
With Cryovane in the location, the Manticore retreated back into the mountains. Find a hiding spot.
Wow.
I don't blame him.
Want to head back to Phandalin?
I would like to head back to Phandalin. And on our way, I want to take 2 minutes in real life to get some more water.
Oh, sure. Let's take a little break.
Okay.
All right, folks. Smoke them if you. Well, actually, don't smoke them. That's a nasty habit. Oh yeah, we gotta figure out how that resolves out.
What resolves?
Yeah. I mean,
What resolves?
Well, we got some kills in, so.
Oh, I mean, technically, you haven't turned the quest yet, but if you're here, go ahead and level up.
Hooray!
And for a lot of you, that's going to mean picking your subclass.
All right, that was a lot less than 2 minutes. I'm back.
We're leveling
Let's
up.
just run a break right now. Go ahead and level up, right? Even though we haven't officially turned in the quest yet. Let's just run a little break.
Okay. I think I get some cool things at level 3.
I think, Dustin, we were talking about wild magic barbarian.
Oh no, I don't get anything at level 3.
Yeah, I mean, you choose your thing at level 2.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely nothing happens to me at level 3. I might get more spells.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, I get to learn one more spell.
Let's see where is this level up thing?
So you click on the anvil. That's on.
Yeah,
Beyond.
and then I go. Yeah, I got. I'm at the character builder, so I just go from level 2 to level 3.
Yep. And
Okay.
I don't really know the rules too much about rolling for hit points. I think it's
One of your hit die
D10
plus
plus
con.
your
It's 1d12 per barbarian level.
yeah 1d. Yeah, so if you want to roll for hit points, it'll be 1d12 plus con modifier, I believe.
It's 1d12 plus 7 or your Constitution modifier per barbarian level after first.
That doesn't make sense.
And I have a question about the Battlesmith spells. I got 2 spells that have that are automatically prepared. Does that mean I get 2 extra spell slots just for these spells each time I do a long rest?
That doesn't sound
I would
right
have to read it. You don't gain 2 spell slots. I mean, you may get 2 spell slots. 3.
All right, then never mind. That answers my question right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, D&D Beyond will let you know if you get more spell slots and stuff.
Oh, I would get. I have access to 2nd level spells now. That's a big deal.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
and I'll have 32 hit points.
Wow, that's a lot of hit points.
Level 3.
Yeah. And
Barbarians get a lot because you don't have armor and stuff.
Path of Wild Magic.
So I believe with that, each time you rage, you have to roll a dice and a random effect happens.
Yeah.
But in terms of story, you don't know any of this yet.
It's just next time I go mad, it's just like something weird happens. Because, that's just my life. Also, apparently, I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet. As in behind total cover.
Of any
And-
what?
I have magic awareness.
Okay. Cool. I have to cast a spell to be able to do that.
It's an action for me.
Okay.
Is that from Tasha's guy?
It is magic awareness. I'll copy it over. You can see pieces.
Well, I'm just wondering if that's if the subclasses from Tasha. That sounds like it.
Yeah, I think that is.
So did you roll for your hit points, or you just take what it gives?
It just gave me what I think I just took what I gave me.
Okay, that's fine. So you can do whatever you want. I was just making sure because, like, making sure the numbers are right. But barbarians do get a lot of hit points, especially if they have a big Kahn modifier.
They have a +6 con with the hit point bonus.
We have a +2 modifier.
So wait, did I roll right? Did it do it automatically, or
if it did it automatically, then just do what it says.
well, I just did level 3 and it went up to 32.
Yeah, if it did it automatically, what it's doing is taking the average of the dice roll and then adding your con to it. So it would be 6 or 7, because you said it was 1d12. So it's probably 6 or 7 plus whatever your con is. You said +6. So did it go up by about 12?
It was at 26.
Oh yeah, you're already pretty high. Chaka Khan, what do you decide for your subclass?
The College of Glamour.
Oh. Do you take cool photos with tie-dye backgrounds and denim jackets? Glamour shot?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Chris, you chose the armor.
I chose the battlesmith because you suggested the battlesmith would be best for my being like a field medic.
Okay, yeah, and you get a little companion. You get a little field medic robot.
Yeah. So do I automatically get the Steel Defender at level 3?
I think the battlesmith gets one.
All right then. Hooray! I guess I would have to come up with a name for this little guy.
You don't have time to prepare it, but here. You have a Steel Defender.
I get lost.
Right, so I'm thinking now. I'm BigFellow. My Shield Defender's name will be Little Guy.
So for now, so you know, here is Steel Defender's stats. So, but you don't have it at the moment. So, take a look at all that. But
the turn order window is on my my screen still. Hooray!
So you think about what you want to look at, like, and I'll make an icon. All that. But yeah, you haven't technically leveled up yet, so you make your way back to Fandom, right?
I think so, yeah. Maybe my Steel Defender could be my hat. Ooh.
Little top hat that jumps off your head and it's got little legs.
Or it could be like a little thing that rests inside my hat whenever I don't have it deployed. It's like a rabbit out of a hat. a little metal bunny.
It's medium. It's a medium creature. So sorry.
Okay. Then I'll keep thinking more about it.
All right. So you head back to Phandalin. And Dardagon takes out the quest missive that you have, and he goes, let's head over to a Wester's house, to the Town Master's Hall, and let's get our quest taken care of.
All right, now what if I make it a dog?
Look.
Can it be like a metal dog?
It can basically be whatever you want. But let's worry about that a little later. All right, what do you guys do?
BigFellow wants to turn in the quest and then get off to the local youth center for little Susie's pageant.
All right, so you gonna turn the quest?
Yes.
Yes, I'd like to.
Yep.
All right, which one knocks on the door?
Let's let BigFellow take this one.
All right, so where are we again? Which pavilion are we in?
We're
Town Master's Hall.
right here.
All right. So I try gently to knock on the door and not be intrusive, but because I'm still relearning my functions, I end up like banging really hard on the door. Bang, bang, bang.
Chill out, dude. That was
You hear a
loud.
scream from inside. You hear the scream from inside and goes, "Are they back? Are the orcs back? Everyone hide! Run for your lives!"
Oh no.
Negative. We are not
boy.
orcs. We are merely travelers wishing to claim our just rewards.
Oh, it's you guys again. Oh. Did you do you have another quest to turn in? Did you?
Yes.
Is that what's going on here?
We have assisted the dwarves.
You can see they have returned with us, and they are in good health.
Oh, they actually came with you back. Are they? They weren't attacked, were they?
Well, funny you would ask about that. Yes.
The silence behind the door speaks volumes.
What's been going on here? I yell.
Everything's fine. But what happened? What happened to you outside?
Well, not much happened in the temple, but as we were coming out, we ran into some fine, lovely orcs.
Their memory is faulty. There was slime, there was ghosts, there was poison, then there was lots of blood, orc blood, and then the cold happened.
I was trying to forget the temple.
The anticipation about what happened at the temple is killing this man.
Well, then he can open the door and talk to us.
Just go spit it out. What happened?
Open the door. Let us in so we can talk.
I'm not opening this door. It sounds dangerous out there.
Unfortunately,
You guys won't tell me unknown dangers?
Well, okay. We ran into a white dragon.
Yeah.
Happy?
There you go. Yeah, there was a
I
dragon.
knew it. Cryovane. He didn't follow you here, did it? Did it?
No, not that we saw. He was not when we came back out. He was nowhere to
Be
be
sure.
I gave him a bit of a toothache, so he decided to go take care of that.
Maybe I should evacuate the town. Maybe I should call in reserves from Waterdeep or Neverwinter and Waterdeep, both of them.
I mean, that honestly does not sound
with-
like a bad idea.
Well, if you think they'll come, sure, go for it.
I do not suggest this action. There was no running from Cryovane, for he could fly.
Now, believe me, I've asked. They don't have any soldiers to spare. I guess you want to be paid, huh?
It could help.
Yes.
Please.
And again, one by one, he puts 50 gold pieces through the mail slot.
Well, this is. Well, I'm sensing a pattern here, and I'm not like.
Well, I can't play well. Put the entire bag through the mail slot.
You could just get a bigger slot.
Or you could grow a pair and open the gosh darn door.
I'm not opening this door. I'm not doing it. So you each get 10 gold.
Okay. Wait. Oh, I guess D'Artagnan.
Next time,
he's here.
the next time the dragon is nearby, for the safety of the town, please let me know. Don't dance around the fact. I don't blame you if you ran into the dragon. It's not your fault.
You got it.
We will. The exact instant we see the dragon again, you will be the first to know.
It better be the first to know. We need to get to safety as soon as possible. And you can tell it's starting to get late. Like the sun's starting to set.
Anyways, I'd kind of like to go find something to take care of this poison. Because, I don't like it. As I said, everything tastes like mustard. And not good mustard. And I'd kind of like to stop that.
You know that Tobin Stonehill at the inn has some knowledge about medicine. So he might be a good person to see.
Yes, Tobin always has a good drink for whatever occasion he has ales for what ails you.
Yeah, what time of day is it? Is it kind of winding down? Is it getting to be night?
Yeah, like the sun's starting to set.
Okay. So, Joey, when I leveled, I opened up first of all, I got access to level 2 spells and, all the spell slots and everything. So and I got access to, I can know one more spell. Does that mean that upon leveling, I can count that as prepared? Can I also prepare a spell upon leveling or not?
I mean, for the sake of this, yay.
Okay.
I mean, we're about to end the day, so
Then I'm gonna say as we walk away from the town master's hall, I'm gonna put my hand or as close to the Murook's shoulder as I can and say, "Yes, let's go get you all taken care of," and cast Lesser Restoration on him. Which will
Lesser
Restoration to end his poison. But I'm not even
I've
going
been
to say
saying Lester all this time.
And I had to ask because
the
that
dwarfs
too.
Yeah, the 2 dwarfs. Well, let's head to. They say to one another, it's like, let's head to the tavern and we'll drink to Yorick.
Alas,
we knew him well.
Because alas, we knew him well.
So Murook, you are no longer poisoned, and you didn't have to do anything with it. Do anything about it.
Hooray!
Hooray!
I go, oh thank God, I can finally taste things other than mustard.
The mustard taste was growing on you, though, wasn't it? Admit it.
No.
Well, it wasn't. It was a rotten. It was like a rotten.
That's right. Rotten mustard.
It was like centuries old mustard.
Does not preserve well.
Well, surprisingly, mustard does preserve well up to a point.
How many of you are heading to the tavern.
I'm gonna go to the tavern. I'm winding down.
After having run into a white dragon and tasted mustard all day, I think I need a drink.
After the pageant, I returned to my spot in front of the shop and stand and watch.
Okay, so BigFellow.
How was the Oh, and now I'm curious how the pageant went.
The pageant was great. Young Susie was the best knife thrower in all the class. D'Artagnan would have been proud.
One of those. A pageant that includes knife throwing sounds like an excellent event.
So BigFellow, are you not in the tavern?
Yeah, I guess I'm not at the tavern. My character wanted to see a pageant elsewhere in town. Chaka might be at the tavern. Are you at the tavern?
I don't know.
We'll say no then.
Zyzzyx definitely is.
And I absolutely am, because I'm craving something other than mustard that I would even drink them. Would even consider drinking that mushroom ale again. I said consider, not actually do it.
Tobin goes, I got plenty of the stuff if you want it.
I think I'll just take a regular ale. Let's just go with a regular ale today.
I think go wrong with classics.
There's a dark over the map on our end.
He's just hanging out in the bathroom, like always.
I think he'd be gotten there right now.
Well, maybe he just lives there. Yeah.
It's
not paying rent. Maybe he's a Druid. Maybe he turns invisible. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are enjoying your drink. You're telling your story of today's events. Not only you face a manticore and a dragon in the same day.
I haven't seen I can't see anything except for like a dim version of the map. I don't see our character icon, the character icons at all.
Yeah, you're not there.
Oh, okay. So that's why it's like that.
Yeah, you're off.
So,
you're off.
Pageanting and protecting.
So you're telling your stories. People are buying you rounds.
Nice.
Saying, I can't believe Manticore and a dragon the same day, and you fought them both.
Yeah, live to tell about it. What about around here? Did any excitement happen in town today?
It was just you asking who are you asking?
Toblin.
Toblin. Goes, oh no, it's been quiet around here. Not after the excitement of that bar fight the other day.
Okay, good. I heard, the orcs are getting a lot more. I don't know what the word is. Gutsy about where they're going. So
and we would say that they lived in the mountains. But when Cryovane showed up, they all began to scatter. So I'm not surprised you ran into them. They're probably looking for a place to live.
Yeah. Well, I worry that Phandolin's going to be one of their choices they look at.
He just nods grimly. Oh, that's why we got you fellows, eh?
Yeah. You're here.
Town for us.
You're here.
Yeah. As you raise your glasses, the bar door opens.
Oh,
and a tall, slender woman in black leathers into the tavern, and immediately just goes quiet, as if her very presence, demands silence. And Zyzzyx, you recognize her as the woman you saw at the miners' trading post, who was talking to the provisioner there. And she looks around. And he goes, how quaint. She walks in. Tobin gives a little wave and goes, howdy, ma'am. Howdy, ma'am. It's like, Mom, what can I do for you? Offer you a drink. She goes, not today. And her eyes continue to look over the room until her eyes land on Thistle, little halfling. Yeah, she goes, there you are. Little one, may I have a word? She looks kind of nervous. She looks over at Tobin. It's almost for like reinsurance, and he goes, yeah, don't worry, I got my eyes on her. But he kind of leans over to Thistle. He goes, but I recognize her outfit. She's one of those stone cold reavers, the same gang as the hooligans that were in here before. But I think I know of this woman. She's a somewhat of an honorable sort.
Oh.
She nods. They sit at a table here, right next to you. And start to have a conversation.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
Actually, wait, can we hear what they're saying, or do I need to kind of roll perception?
I mean, they're speaking in normal time.
Okay.
So, if
We
you
kinda listen.
position yourself and maybe strain your ears, you might be able to hear what they're saying.
I moved myself
Yeah.
over here. Oh, hold on. There
That's
we go.
not going to look awkward. A big elephant man.
Yeah,
Moving seats.
Helena definitely notices you just stand up to your seat, move down 4 spaces closer to her, and then plop down. She just looks at you and goes,
Did you forget which one's your favorite seat again, Murook?
They're all my favorite seats.
You can't sit in one for too long, or else it'll break under you, huh?
You make that joke.
but you are a little closer. Helena definitely gives you a look.
I give her a look right
Turns
back.
and
Did she not buy either of my stories?
But at this point, she kind of takes Thistle's hands, almost like in a reassuring gesture, like puts her palms over her palm. And begins to talk again. But if you want to try to listen in, you're close enough, Murook, we can probably hear.
I find myself somewhat interested in hearing what they have to say.
Yeah, this is going to be a perception.
I'm doing
with
the same
advantage, since you have...
Now, I haven't moved. I'm going to be less suspicious, I hope, in my eavesdropping.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to make it do advantage, but it's not wanting to do it.
Make sure you click.
There's a certain way you have to click it.
Oh wow,
22. Yeah,
I think you have.
It's basic. It's like I'm sitting. It's like they are speaking right at me, for all intents and purposes. I literally turned my ears in such a way as that it is. They could be speaking in whispers, and it'd be like I'm sitting right next to them.
mm-hmm. But you hear them. She's saying, just in a very calm tone, very friendly, and goes, "I wish to express my deepest apologies about how my men acted yesterday. It was grossly inappropriate, and rest assured, it will never happen again. They are no longer employed by my organization." And Thistle just goes on, kind of meekly. She's like, "Oh, okay, I wasn't hurt," and she feels reassured, but definitely kind of intimidated by this woman. Just by her presence, because she seems to be, if not one of the ones in charge, she seems to be the leader of the Stone Cold Reavers, it appears to me.
Yeah, well, now I feel kind of like an ass.
And she stands up, looks at you, Murook.
I nod
She just
in her
goes,
direction.
she goes, are you satisfied?
Quite satisfied. And I apologize for any slights that might have occurred. But
Oh, I don't blame you for teaching my men a lesson in manners. But eavesdropping, I'm not a big fan of.
I was just looking out.
But you. What?
I was saying I was just looking out for the lovely lady who keeps giving me such lovely beer and brew. And
Thistle kind of gives you a little smile. Goes, oh yes, you clearly care very much about her. Think nothing of it.
very well.
She stands up. And she looks like she's about to leave. She just goes, yes, this place would do nicely. And she scoots in right here. Mr. Stonehill, was it? He goes, yes, Mom. She goes, I would like 5 rooms, please, for me and my compatriots. She just goes, 5 rooms. You do have vacancies, do you? Oh, yes, we only have one room occupied. Mr. Murook here stays in the inn. 5 rooms. And she slides the appropriate amount of silver. Yes, it's 5. Well, like your best room for myself, and then 4 more. And as the door behind you opens, and 3 more figures walk in, or 4 more figures walk in. 2 males, 2 females.
Wow.
And they're dressed in the same black leathers as she is.
I have a question.
Yes.
When they go to the bar, do they pass by my line of sight? And do I notice? And if so, do they look suspicious to me?
They probably walk by. You probably know. They probably attract a little bit of attention. They weren't being threatening or anything. They were just heading towards the bar.
All right. Is it okay if I take this information and I let Chaka know, and then we eventually will make our way to the tavern? We don't need to be there right now, but eventually we just
yeah. So Tobin eyes them as he goes in, and she tells Helena, saying this tavern's open to anyone as long as they obey the rules. Sometimes your gang has a sort of reputation, and she just goes, "Oh, we are not a gang. We're simply mercenaries." But I assure you that these 4 will cause no trouble if you're in.
Now, if you'll cause no more trouble, then I'm happy to have roommates, so to speak. Well, inmates.
Inmates. They all start looking around.
So I would like to try to strike up a conversation with Elena and introduce myself and just kind of what I want to get to is ask her what business her and her colleagues have here in Phandalin.
Oh, and Murook, Murook just realized. I've not introduced myself, have I? How rude of me. I am Murook.
She kind of looks at you. Said, "Yes, I'm aware who you are. We've met."
Well, it's always nice to meet again.
She's about to turn and leave and meet up with her friends. So, but Zyzzyx, do you want to interrupt her?
Yes, I do.
So I do recognize.
I saw you in Halia's on when I came in this morning.
Yeah. What business did you have with her? I'm just curious.
She was discussing crafting opportunities with me, and my fellow refugees from my village. She had gotten wind of some opportunities where we could possibly make some more coin for our wares.
Oh. Sounds like a very generous offer. Of course you're going to take it, aren't you?
I told her that I would definitely mull it over.
It would be wise to get in with the right crowd.
And are you the right crowd? Look around.
I'm the winning crowd.
What about you? What business have you in Phandalin?
That's my little secret, isn't
it? Well, certainly bringing enough people that it doesn't seem so. Your presence definitely isn't secretive.
Well, I'm not trying to be secretive, but I will say you haven't seen anything. You ain't seen nothing yet.
No.
And she smirks. And she gestures to the others as they start to make their way upstairs.
Okay. I let them go. I don't stop them.
First, can you see names here? Can you see these guys' names?
I do.
Okay,
yeah.
So, see the biggest one. This hulk of a man, scars on his face. Starts heads way upstairs. He goes, I'm beat. Need a good 40 weeks. Need my beauty sleep. Come on, dear. And the equally large woman falls behind him.
I whisper to Zyzzyx.
Head upstairs.
I whisper to Zyzzyx. I think he's going to need more than one night to get to beauty sleep.
I chuckle.
An older man follows wordlessly.
Are they all human?
They all appear to be human. Yeah.
Okay.
And you see this young redhead. Doesn't immediately follow. She goes close to the bar, as though it's almost on purpose. And she just gives Andrew here a look.
A hostile look or a sexy look?
I don't think it's
probably more sexy than hostile. She kind of gives her a look and a little smile.
Okay.
Because I think she's noticed that he's been eyeing her ever since she came in. And with a flip of her hair, he follows everyone. outside. Or upstairs.
Hmm.
Well, that's interesting.
Tobin just goes, Stone Cold Reavers in my bar, in my inn,
Yeah.
and actually paying for it. Don't know what they're up to. But it probably can't be good.
Well, as long as they're peaceful about it, yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. What? That. What are they infandoling for? Do you know?
I don't think we know.
I'm talking to Toblin.
Yeah. He goes, well, the Stone Cold Reavers are a mercenary gang. If there's need of muscle and swords, then they're there to provide it. They don't always have the best of reputation.
Oh, well,
But they get the job done.
Someone had to have hired them for them to be here, right?
Well, it wasn't me, that's for sure.
Yeah, I saw. This
By
morning,
the looks of it, that seemed to be their the top brass.
Yeah, I saw the what clearly was the leader this morning talking to Halia. I wonder.
Like I said before, that woman, can't always trust her.
Yep.
I'm not surprised that the two of them are acquaintances. I'll keep my eye out. I'll keep an eye out for him. Keep my one eye open. Mr. Murook, I hope you don't mind. Have some company.
Hey,
Just let me know if they're too rowdy.
It takes a lot to make me mad.
Barbarian going. Yeah, just one bonus action to send you into a rage.
Yeah, what takes is one bonus action. Yeah, but at this point, BigFellow and Chaka.
I yell out to them, "Hey guys, guess you've got your new roommates."
Explain, please.
Who got new roommates?
Oh, it seems the local mercenary band has decided to stay in the inn with me for a while.
They should provide you with plenty of body heat should the ice dragon return.
I suspect that is the plan.
Do you need some help from me? Do you need any assistance stitching them together as clothing for you later?
No, I don't think I could wear them if I wanted to. They count as armor.
And that is a big no-no.
And I'm not a big fan of armor.
What does Murook wear?
It's hard on this.
It's hard. Honestly, Murook probably just wears a. Murook is not a fancy man.
He's not a clothes kind of guy.
No, he is a clothes kind of guy. Just a simple tunic.
Just tunic, like a harness.
Yeah.
Hold your weapons.
Nothing too ostentatious. There's your $64,000 word for the day.
But after that excitement, things seem to return to normal in the bar. People start talking again. And I think that's a good place to. Oh, go ahead.
Call it.
Well, yeah, I think that's a good place to call it. But
yes,
you were saying something.
I was about to say, D'Artagnan is over there in the corner just throwing darts throughout this whole thing.
I mean, Madness always doing. He's just He's in the dark zone.
Yeah. Like, he was throwing darts all throughout that conversation, and it's like everyone ignored him. They're just like, yeah, that's D'Artagnan.
So you know, here's. I think you'd be able to see this map just fine.
I don't
Nope,
see anything.
mine's all black.
I see a
Oh,
little
probably
triangle.
because of. Probably because of. Oh, no.
There we go.
So here's where the various people went to stay. So, Murook, you have one of the larger rooms, one of the bigger beds right here.
Well, I'm a big man. I need a big room and a big bed.
But Helena took the biggest suite. It has a nice fireplace in it right next to you.
Yeah, as long as she's not
Tobin,
really...
the innkeeper, sleeps here too, and he's right here.
Yes. We see the other people's rooms, so they're...
Yep, so here's the older man's room. There's the redhead's room. She has her own private bath. And the two big fellas are right here.
Jabbarl, the pork biter.
I think that's a we send it.
Oh, that was interesting. The introduction of these new fellows, these new characters. I wonder if they're going to be good guys. Doesn't sound like it.
I wonder what would
They
have
have a
happened if we
reputation of.
Orcs earlier.
What's that?
I wonder what would have happened had we did diplomacy with the Orcs earlier. Would any of them still be alive this day?
Who cares?
Honestly, probably not.
You never know. They seem pretty panicked.
And in hindsight, rightfully so.
They probably would have thought they had a better chance of you guys than actually siding with you.
Who cares what orcs think?
Just dumb
Savages. Savages, all of them. Savages. all of
Whoa,
them.
All right, thanks everyone. That was fun.